Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Zell. So today I'm here on my plant room, and for today's video I figured I'm gonna show you guys the plants that I have for sale and talk about how I started selling plants. So I started selling houseplant I think last year, May of 2022. And the first plant that I've sold is a Monstera Abo. So for my 29th birthday, I think that was 2021, my husband ordered Monstera Abo from Etsy for my birthday, and this is my first ever rare variegated plant, most expensive plant. And yeah, he ordered it from Etsy right before the snowstorm. So when it got delivered, it was so cold, and we got the plant heat mat and a grow light, because I was scared that I'm gonna mess up the plant and it's so expensive and it might just die, you know. And so I do all the research, watch all of the YouTube video on how to take care of Monstera Abo. But because that time, because of the snowstorm, the power was like on and off like every hour I think. So the heat mat and the grow light is not really useful that time, and the plant didn't like it, of course. I got the, I think, top cutting. I still actually have the original plant. The mother plant is on my bedroom downstairs. I still have the the original leaves, 2 leaves cutting. It's a top cut, but it's like barely rooted, and I have to buy a sphagnum moss and I like propagate it more, make sure it grows more roots before I potted it up on a chunky arid mix. So because that time it arrived like on a very cold weather, the first new growth on my care died. It's usually it just like grow a did like black, like this one has a new growth in here. It's all like black. It didn't make it. So after a while we moved to a different house, and then I noticed that the next growth is smaller than the last leaf. So usually if the plants are happy and, you know, getting all the right care, they usually grow more. The new growth is more bigger than the like previous leaves, and the plant is top cut, so it wouldn't be a problem to like grow a bigger leaf than the previous leaf. So the 2 growth, I think, or 3 leaves that in my care is so small, and the variegation is kind of like low. So I decided to propagate it, because that's what I saw on like my research on internet and YouTube. If the variegation is getting low, you can just cut it off to hopefully the new growth will be more variegated and much big and will grow much bigger. So that's what I do. I cut 2 like middle cut and then the top cut. So I have one with 2 leaves and one with just 1 leaf cutting. So I started to propagate it, and it's actually like easy to propagate and it grows so fast. So I potted it up on soil, my own mix, arid mix, and they grow fast, and they actually grow into like its own plant. They grow 5 leaves each, and that time I don't want to like pot it up again to the mother plant, because I know that they will just gonna like compete on the nutrients on the soil. So I potted it up on a different pot, and then I feel like I'm running out of space for both two like album plant, established plant. So I decided to sell it on Facebook. I posted it first on Facebook Marketplace, but I didn't get much like interest from Facebook Marketplace. So I decided to look for like a local plant group, and I that's what I discovered, DFW rare plants group. So I posted there my album, and the next morning someone messaged me and said that she's gonna come and pick up the plant. I was like, oh my goodness, because I wasn't expecting that someone actually gonna buy the plant, because I listed that plant for 500, 5 leaves for 500, and that time the prices are kind of like getting more affordable that time. But she said she's gonna get it and she's gonna come on 1 p.m. that day, and I was like, oh my god, because that is gonna be the first time that I'm gonna talk to someone. I'm from the Philippines, and when I come here in the US, I don't talk to anyone, because I have like a social anxiety or something like that. Even going to the mailbox is like a hell for me. So that time my plan was, I told my husband, you just go in there and bring the plant and get the money. But that time when she's about to arrive at 1 p.m. that day, my husband is on the phone on the meeting and he's talking, so he can't go outside to, you know, bring the plant outside. So I have to see, I have to do it on my own, and I just take a deep breath, and then I said I can do it. So I went in there. I was so nervous because I thought AJ's gonna be like, okay, here's the plant and I'll get the money. But she talks to me, and I feel after that encounter, I feel so happy because I can really talk to someone. It's so funny because it's probably, people are probably gonna say, oh, you're exaggerating, but that was me. I'm an introvert, and like small talks kills me. Like I don't know how to do small talks. So she asked me about the plant and when did I propagate it and all that things. So I just answer her question, and she's actually so nice. I still remember her name, and I still have like a screenshot of that post on that Facebook plant group. And yeah, I actually saw her like a couple of months ago. She actually started selling alba monstera that from the plants that she got from me. So I feel really like happy, and oh, that's how it started. I'm sorry for rumbling. English is not my first language, so that's why I think I'm scared to talk to people before when I came in here to the US, because I feel like they're not gonna understand me, or I'm not gonna understand them because they talk so fast and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the start of everything. After that I feel like, okay, I can do it. And I didn't know that I can actually sell plants. So after that I just started propagating and growing more from my own collection. So yeah, this is the plant that started it all, my alba monstera. This is probably one of the plants that grow fast and propagate well too. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying right now, but yeah, can you see the new growth? I'm just showing it to you guys. The marble variegation. So yeah, that's why this is one of my favorite plants. it's probably the plant that I will always have. Like even if we move several times, I'm still gonna have an Aba Monstera on my collection. Yeah, Aba Monstera. So now I'm gonna show you guys the plants that I have for sale. All these plants I grow from my own collection, so you know, it makes me happy to see them like grow from most of them like this, from a weed stick to like a full established plant. So first I'm gonna talk about the Syngonium albo. I propagated this from a weed stick because I used to propagate them on water, but after a couple of days, especially if the variegation is high, the leaves will just like die off, like brown and die off. So I decided after my first propagation, I decided to just remove all the leaves of this plant when I propagate it, and then just put it in a sphagnum. They actually grow fast, one of my fast growing plant. So if you want to like start selling plants, I think Syngonium is one of the plant that you should start propagating, because they grows crazy. They grows like a weed. I think, yeah, on the Philippines we have not the variegated version, the green version. They're just like a weeds on like my village. So yeah, you can see all like the roots. I think this needs a repot already. This one I'm selling for $20 each. This is in a 4-inch pot. So for the prices, I think it just all depends on where you are on your location. This might be too expensive for you, or might be too like cheap for someone else, you know what I mean? So what I do when I post on Facebook Marketplace, I search for the plant names like within my area, and then I will just match it. You know, it depends if the plant has more leaves, you know what I mean, more leaves, or if it's unrooted or rooted and stuff like that. But usually I don't sell the unrooted, you know, plants, because I feel like it's not gonna be fair for the buyer, especially the beginners. It might die on them, you know what I mean. So I usually sell established plant. So this is just grown from a weed stick. This already a couple months on my care now, so I've already sold so many of this. Like just last week, someone from Oklahoma come here and pick up 5 plants, and then I gave him another one as like a freebie, because she has to drive, I think, more than an hour. No, I think 45 minutes. So yeah, and then I give her a discount. So I think what's the good thing about, you know, local, you know, buying local, like from the people within your area, is you can always ask for a discount. I would say, like, I always give a discount, especially the people that drive far. Like I had customers from Oklahoma, from Arlington, from Fort Worth, from Denton. So yeah, it's just a plant, so I can just grow more. So if they ask for, they usually buy more than one plants. They usually ask me if I have more, like different plants, you know, for sale, so the try will be worth it. So yeah, this is the Abo Syngonium, $20 for this. It has a good variegation. You can see that. All the roots are coming out, so this needs a repot already, but I'm just gonna wait until someone buy it. Because if I have to repot it, it's gonna be like a bigger pot, and I just use 4-inch pot for most of my plants that I'm planning to sell, to save soil, I guess. And then the bigger pot is more expensive too, so yeah, I will think on you. And the next one is this beautiful Hoya Bella Louis Boy. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, see how pretty is that. So this one, I'm selling this one for $40, which is a good deal. If you search for a Hoya Bella, variegated Hoya Bella on Etsy or somewhere, they usually, probably this one is like 80 or more than that. So and you won't believe when I say that I grew this from one nude cutting. It grows so fast, and look, there's new growth point coming. And yesterday someone come in here, and I actually sold like 3 of this size. Yeah, yesterday. They are from, I'm like farther away from other plant people. I'm in Howe, Texas, and usually they are from Fort Worth, Dallas, or McKinney. I used to live in McKinney, and I'm like, before I get to have like people come to me almost every day, but now that I'm farther away, usually 1 or 2 like people a week. So yeah, this is variegated Hoya Bella Louis Boy. Next is my, what's this called? Oh, variegated heartleaf philodendron. Can you see how pretty is that? So this is I'm selling for $35. I have 2 in here. The other one is it's not as big, so I'm gonna have to wait for a couple of weeks for this to be at $35. So yeah, this plant I grew from 1 leaf cutting. This one also grows so fast. Usually the one that I have here for sale is the one that grows fast. So yeah, and easy care too. So I grow this from 1 leaf cutting. The problem with this plant is if you don't give it enough light, they will grow like just a green leaf. It likes to revert to a green leaf philodendron. So you have to give this like lots of light to grow this kind of variegation. See that? So variegated heartleaf philodendron. I have 3 here. This one is a little bigger now. So yeah. And next is, what is this? Philodendron painted lady. I'm selling this for $20. There's a lot of plants in one pot in here. Oh my gosh. See. It's actually such a pretty plant. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants for $20. So yeah, philodendron painted lady. Next is this. What is this? Alocasia dragon scale. Sometimes I got confused with dragon scale and silver dragon, but I think this is a dragon scale. This is the one that you usually see on big box store. So yeah, see, I have 4 in here. I can get that. Look how healthy they are. I'm gonna show you the mother plant because I'm mad. Look at the mother plant. The mother plant's like that. All the leaves are like browning and stuff like that. There's no pest because I always spray this with neem oil or sometimes Captain Jack. I don't know what's wrong with these plants. It's like every time it grows a new leaf, the other one will yellow and die. So I don't know what's wrong with this. Maybe I probably gonna keep two of this and like put it up together like that. You see how pretty that is? I grew this from corms, and this leaf on my IKEA greenhouse cabinet. That cabinet doesn't have like humidifier. It's not weather strip either, so it's just like, it's just a cabinet, but it still get more humidity inside and outside. So they live in this cabinet. I think they like, that's why this one is browning, because the mother plant just stays here on the shelf and it don't get like enough humidity. So this one, I'm selling this for $10, which I think is a great deal. See, there's like 3 plants in one pot, each of this. So I love them. Maybe I'm gonna just plant this together so I can have another plant, because the mother plant is just, I don't like it. So next is variegated Hoya macrophylla. Some of these are not listed yet, but I think I'm gonna be selling this for $10. This is a beautiful Hoya actually. See, variegation. So yeah, variegated. I think this is already reclassified. I don't know what's the new name of this plant, but I'm still gonna call it a macrophylla. And this one is just a regular Hoya carnosa for $10. No, there's no pest. So yeah, another one here is my beautiful Mandiola pothos. See that? See the big leaves of it? Nice variegation. I'm selling this for 10. I already sold lots of this, so yeah. Next is this way. This Monstera deliciosa. This is I grew from a wheat steak. This is part the same plant with my big Monstera that I always post on my shorts. This is the same plants, so I grew this from a wheat steak. And yeah, I'm selling this for $10 each. You see how big the leaves already. I think the new leaves we're gonna have a finished creation already, so $10 for this. Oh. Next is this cute little white birds of paradise. This is a baby from my large birds of paradise from in the living area. If you see my Furbies, my all videos, I do like chores, cleaning all the leaves of my white birds of paradise. This is a baby. This one will gonna be like that big someday if you give it enough light and take good care of it. So this one, I think I'm selling it for $10. I don't know. I'm not sure, but this is really I like how like fat the new leaf are. So yeah, white birds of paradise. Next I have here just regular heartleaf philodendron. I'm selling this for $5. You see how big that is? Like all the big leaves. See that? $5. You should get this if you're in my area. I feel like this is a good deal already. So yeah. And next is, oh wow, my lemon lime philodendron, the trailing one. I'm selling this for $10 each. There's like more than one plant on the pot, so yeah, see how pretty them. I'm gonna show you guys the difference, the contrast of these two. Oh no, see that? Oh yeah, the mother plant of this actually is just in one plant, like the green and the lemon lime, it's just in one plant. I got it from Lowe's and they are like potted up together, so I love the contrast. So maybe if you buy this too, you can combine it like that. So pretty. And I think this is the last one here. This is another Hoya, variegated Hoya macrophylla. I'm selling this for maybe $25. I don't know. It's a fall plant, but I don't have a space for it anymore. How is it that this is $10 and this is $25? Maybe I can just give this for $5. I don't know it. So yeah, this is $25. It's already trailing. And yeah, this is the last one here on my in front of me. Ooh. So yeah, this is all the plants that I currently have for sale. I think a few months from now I have my Alba Monstera, I have Alba Adonsenii. Oh yeah, this one I forgot. This is Global Green Pothos. I think I'm gonna sell it for $10 now, because before I just like small plant for $5. Now it's already trailing like a whole plant, so maybe there's gonna be $10. I don't know. I have a couple in here. See, maybe I can plant it together like that and sell it for more. I don't know. So yeah, I also have oh no, it fall off. Hoya obovata for $10. I usually do like a mando, like when I listed the plants and isn't getting sold for a couple of weeks or months, and mostly little plants like this, all for $20. There's an Alba Syngonium, there's an Ovobata, there's a Pilea peperomoides, there's like 2 leaf of the Louise Boy. This is like a reverted Perlangit Pothos, and a Global Green Pothos. These all are $20. So if you're around the area, you can have this all for $20. I do a plant bundle when they're more like on a bunch of my propagation, there's always like a smaller plant, you know, that doesn't grow as fast as the rest. So I will just bundle them together and sell them for more cheaper. So yeah. So that it is, guys, for today's video. I hope you don't get annoyed of my rambling. So this is all the things that I have for sale right now, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye.